Hello, everyone. This is John Haremza. I am a Crown Diamond with Valentus. I'm going to take about 20 minutes here and help you understand the Valentus compensation plan. I'm going to give you a very detailed understanding of how you get paid and how the compensation plan really works. And so to go ahead and get started here, first off, what I tell people is that everyone tells you, that they have the best, most lucrative compensation plan out there. And the reality is everyone has about the same money to pay out. It's about between 40 and 50% of revenue. Now, Valentus does pay out at the high end of that to 50%. So for every dollar that comes into Valentus, 50 cents goes back to people like you and I, right? Real people with real results. Now that 50% is spread out over 7 profit centers. And we're going to get into detail on each of these 7 and how they work. But just to give you a quick overview, the retail commissions, this is when you'd send somebody to your website, they would purchase a product. They're not a member, they purchase a product. You would receive a 25% commission on that. Now, if you were to buy the product and then resell it to someone else, depending on the pack that you purchase, whether that's, a basic or starter, advanced, business or a career pack, it's going to determine how much you earn, because it reduces the cost of product to you. But you can earn, like, say, for an example, in our 6-day experience, selling one to someone else, you earn 50% commission. Then we have the fast start bonus. This is the first order bonus when you enroll a new member. Again, depending on where they start will determine how much you earn, but it can be up to $200 per person. We have the legacy bonus, the legacy coded bonus. This is paid on all the business packs and all the career packs. There's a $100 legacy bonus paid to someone in the upline. Okay, and again, that is paid to you, paid to you on your legacy team, and we'll define what that legacy team is and how exciting that can be. Then we have the dual team commissions. The dual team commissions up to $100,000 per week that you can earn as a max. Okay, every rank has a certain amount that you can earn up to, right? And this is based on cycles. A 200-100 cycle pays $20, and for instance, at the very, very top level, you can cycle up to 5,000 times per week, and that's what gives you that 100,000 per week of earnings. We have the dual team matching check, and what that means is the check matches on the dual team commissions of the people that you enroll, up to 7 generations deep at 20%. And then we have the 1% Global Infinity bonus. This is the enroller pool. We'll talk a little bit about that, and of course, the car bonus. First thing I want to do is give you a very broad brush, a very quick overview. When I'm talking to a new person, especially when I'm talking to somebody that's never done network marketing, I don't want to confuse them with the compensation plan. So I generally break the 7 profit centers up into 4 basic ways you make money. The first one is what I call immediate income. Now, what I mean by that is it's immediate, meaning that you're in control. It's off of your personal effort. So if you were to have somebody go to your website, right, you can earn that 25% commission based off of you doing something, sending somebody to your website. If you were to sell out of your inventory, say the 6-day experience, you earn 50%. Again, that's immediate income, cash back in your pocket when you sell someone, products out of your inventory. And then when you enroll someone, new, again, depending on where they start, you're going to be able to earn that first order bonus on that new enrollment up to $200 per person. And the legacy bonus, once you become legacy code qualified, after you filled out your foundation team, starting with that 4th person, every time then you recruit personally a business builder or a career pack, you're paid, in addition to first order bonus, a $100 legacy bonus. Then we have leveraged income. This is leverage because you're leveraging the efforts of other people. So when you bring somebody in and they start bringing people in, they're doing the work. So you're leveraging their efforts to grow your business. Okay, so this is through our legacy bonus. So first you have to fill out your foundation team, become legacy code qualified, which means you started or upgraded to a business or a career pack, and you've enrolled 3 other people who have done the same. That fills your foundation team out. Now that you become legacy code qualified. So starting with your 4th person, that's where your legacy team starts, and you're going to earn that $100 legacy bonus on every business or career pack that comes in on your legacy team to infinity. The legacy team is defined by the first 3 people of the first 3 people, the first 3 people to infinity that are in your legacy team. Then we have residual income. Residual income, what I mean by that is it's do something once and get paid again and again and again. So when somebody purchases our products, they typically purchase it next month and the next month and so on and so forth. It's like a virtual oil well, mailbox money. It's like, Elvis Presley, pictured here. He's earning more today, residual income, not even being here, than he did when he was alive and singing. So the residual income, based off of the monthly loyalty purchases, and a portion of actually every startup order is pooled into the residual income. I define this in dual team commissions, where the 20% you get paid on the weaker leg, and then also through the matching check, right? Because that matching check is based on other people's dual team commissions, which would categorize as residual income. Then we look at bonuses. The 2 bonuses we have, which is the global enroller bonus for enrolling 3 new people with a business pack within a calendar month. You get a share within that pool, and we'll talk more about that. And then we have the car bonus. Okay, once you qualify as diamond, you begin to earn that car bonus. What I want to mention here is the car bonus and the global bonus are the only 2 things in the compensation plan that are paid on a monthly basis. Everything else within the plan is paid on a weekly basis. So the other profit centers, the other 5 profit centers, are paid on a weekly basis. So let's take a look at those. Again, the first one is very simple. It's the website. Somebody goes there, purchases a product, you earn that 25% commission. Then we have the 6-day experience, or when somebody would buy out of your inventory, right? Then that can bring it up to 50% commission that you would earn selling product to others. The first order bonus. Again, this is when you enroll someone new. Again, this is also paid on a weekly basis. And every time you enroll someone personally, okay, with a basic, which is a business, which is a $59 single product unit, you receive a $20 first order bonus. When someone places a 3-unit order, that is the 145, we call it the starter pack, that triggers a $40 first order bonus. The $239 pack, that's the 6-pack, right? 6 of our individual products. And we call that the advanced pack, and that's going to trigger a $60 first order commission. Now, when somebody joins with the business pack, that's the 575, 16 of any one of our products, or they purchase a sample pack of the 350 sticks, you would receive then a $100 first order bonus. And then we have the Career Success Pack, $11.99. That triggers a $200 first order bonus. Now, in addition to the money you earn in the first order bonus, when someone places an order, a first-time order, you've enrolled them, they place a first-time order, there's a portion of that volume that actually goes into the dual team commissions. So if somebody were to join you with a $59 order, 20 points goes into the dual team commissions. And we're going to talk more about how the dual team works, but if that order falls on your lesser side, right, your pay leg, let's call it, you would also receive an additional $4 in addition to the 20 that you earned in the first order bonus. If somebody comes in with a starter pack, there is $40 or 40 points that go into the dual team. And again, if it's on your weaker side, that would trigger an $8 commission in addition to the 40. If someone were to come in with the 239, which is the 6-pack, that is 60 points goes into the plan, into the dual team. And if it happens to fall on your weaker side, that will trigger an additional $12 on top of the 60 that you earn in first order bonus. When somebody joins with a business pack, the 575, 100 points goes into dual team commissions. So that's $20. So think about this. If you were to enroll someone, and let's say your legacy code qualified, you'd get a $100 first order bonus, a $100 legacy bonus, and if it fell on your weaker side, your pay leg, you'd get another $20 unilevel. So you'd make $220 on that new enrollment. If someone places a $1,199, the Career Success Pack, $100 also goes in, so that'd be another additional $20. So if you got a first order bonus of $200, a legacy bonus would be triggered at $100 if your legacy code qualified, and you'd get the $200 commission also if it fell on your lesser side. Okay. Now, people are going to place additional orders beyond their first order. And the way that works here is on any additional orders past their initial startup order, then more of the volume goes into the dual team commissions. So on a $59 order, that's an additional. Now they've placed an additional order. Now 50 points goes into the dual team commissions. Now if that falls on your lesser side, your pay leg, let's call it, you earn 20%, or in this case, $10. On the $145 starter pack, $100 goes into the dual team commissions, and if that's on your pay leg, you would earn $20. On the $239 starter pack, or excuse me, advanced pack, $150 points goes into the dual team. And if that's on your pay leg, that would trigger a $30 additional commission. On the business pack, 400 points actually goes into the dual team commissions. So you would earn $80 on that. On the business career, or the career success pack, 500 goes into the dual team commissions, and if that's again on your lesser side, that would trigger a $100 dual team check. Okay, let's look at the legacy bonus. Now, the legacy bonus is $100 that is paid out to you on every business, on every career pack that comes into your business that is within your legacy team. And we're going to go ahead and define what that legacy team is. So imagine this is you, and you take and bring a new person in. You're going to get paid, let's say, and by the way, for this example, we're going to use the 575 business pack, which is when somebody joins with that pack, they become a Ruby, and that triggers a $100 first order bonus to you, and that happens on the first 3 people. So on the first 3 people that you bring in with a business pack or a career pack, but in this example it's the business pack, you receive that $100 first order bonus, and that completes what we call your foundation team. So imagine an imaginary line, and those 3 people get set aside. They are part of your upline's legacy team. They're your foundation team, okay? And so starting with your 4th person, that is where your legacy team starts. And so on that person that you bring in, let's say with a business pack, you're gonna earn that $100 first order bonus, and you now receive the $100 legacy bonus. So you'd make $200 bringing that new person in with a business pack. And the thing is you can bring as many people as you want, and you're going to continue to earn that $200. Okay. Now, where it gets exciting is you earn $100 on the person you brought in that is in your legacy team, and you earn $100 on their first 3 people. Okay. So in this case, if you look at that person, they brought in 3 people. They would make a $100 first order bonus on them, but the $100 legacy bonus goes to you, okay? Goes to you. So if we look at this here, first 3 people, this person here would make the $100 first order bonus, but the $100 legacy bonus goes to you, right? And that happens with your second, this person here, which would be your 5th person you brought in, their first 3. The $100 first order bonus, of course, goes to them. They brought them in. The $100 legacy bonus goes to you as the upline. And as many people as you bring in, you continue to receive that $100 legacy bonus on everyone you personally enroll on their first 3 people. But that's not where it ends, because you make that $100 on their first 3 people as well. And that is on everybody within your legacy team. And of course, those 3 each bring in 3. And you make the $100 legacy bonus on each of those as well. And this continues on to infinity, right? So it can be very, very, very exciting. Okay. Let's look at the matching check and how exciting that is. Very, very exciting part of our compensation plan. The first thing I want you to remember is that when someone is to join with the Ruby pack, which is the 575, they automatically become a Ruby. And as long as they maintain their 100-point loyalty purchase, they're going to maintain all Ruby benefits and Ruby status, which one of those benefits is that they get locked in at a 4-level matching check. You know, so level 1, 20%, level 2, 10, level 3, 5, and then level 4, 3%. If someone were to join with a career success pack, they automatically become an emerald. And again, the same is true. If they maintain that 100-point loyalty purchase, they're going to maintain all of the benefits of being an emerald, which includes a 5-level matching check. And it's 20%, and then it goes to 15 instead of 10. 10 instead of 5, and 5 instead of 3, and then 3% on that 5th level. So very, very exciting. I mean, as a person that joins with a career pack and you become an emerald, and let's say you only sponsor 1 person, but that person goes on to be successful, you know, and you don't even have a second leg, you don't even bring in a second person, you're still, as long as you maintain your loyalty purchase, locked into receiving matching check 5 levels deep. Okay, and that maxes out. The cap on that matching check is $1,000 per week. We have emeralds in our company that are making $1,000 a week, right, just in matching check. Okay, let's look at the next example of the matching check. So let's just say this is you, and you go out there, and again, this entire illustration is going to be based on the Ruby pack, okay, the 575. So, you know, you go out there and you bring new people in. That's your first generation. And so let's just say that first generation, they're generating, you know, dual team checks. As they're building their business, they're getting dual team checks. And you're getting 20% of each of those checks. So what's 20% of $1,000 is $200. That $200 goes to you. Or in the next person, say their dual team check for the week is $500, you get 20% of $500, which is $100. So you get all those matching checks on everyone. No matter how many you've enrolled, you're getting that matching check on that first level. And then, of course, again, this is based on you being a Ruby. And on a Ruby, the second level, you're getting a 10% matching check. Now, when you advance to Emerald, it goes to 15, but we're doing an example as a Ruby. So if you look at, you know, let's say all these people, these are their weekly checks, you get 10%, so 10% of that $1,000 is $100. And again, all those matching checks, as wide as you want to go or they go, that all goes back to you. You're earning that commission weekly on whatever their checks are, that 10% match. So just on level 1 and level 2, when you add that up, it's $3,200 based on this example or illustration. Level 3, you get a 5%. Level 4, you get a 3%. Now, once you become an emerald, again, it's 20%, 15%, 10%, 5%, and then that 5th level is 3%. Okay, but it goes up to 7. As you advance in the plan, it goes up to 7. But let's take one more look at this matching check. So again, this is you, and you've brought people in. I've only showed 3, but imagine a funnel. And you have yourself there, but you can sponsor as many people as you want, but you can only have 2 legs. So those 3 people that you brought in are going to be put down line of those 3 legs. We have something called a rotator. And the rotator can be set to the right, can be set to the left, or can be set to alternate. So as you bring people in, you control which leg they go into. So in this illustration, it was alternate. So there's 3 people, and that's all your first level. So on those 3 people, you're getting a 20% matching check. But notice this one is actually on your second level, but it's first level because you enrolled them. So it's first level matching check. Okay. Those people then bring people in, and the same thing happens is they are put into this funnel and put down line of the 2 legs. And that is your second generation. And you're going to receive then, this would be at the emerald or higher, a 15% matching check on those 3 people. And again, those 3 bring people in. And so the way, if you look at this, the blue people there, drops down. Those people are on the 3rd level. But here's the 4th one. Comes in, but they were brought in by your first level, so that becomes your second level. So let me show you that in the illustration. So your 3rd level are these 2 people in the blue. They go to your 3rd level, but this person right here, they are actually they were on the 2nd level, so that goes to a 2nd level. Even though when they're 4 levels deep, they're only on your 2nd generation when it comes to matching check. So that's very exciting. And again, it goes down through 7 generations, 20, 15, 10, 5, 3, 3, and 2. Okay, let's talk about the dual team commissions. This is the binary portion of the plan. It's the only part of the plan that has anything to do with 2 legs, hence the word binary, 2 legs. And the way that works is you build a left team and a right team, and it has a 2-to-1 cycle. So for every 200 points you have on one side, which is what we call your team side, then you have 100 points on your pay leg or your weaker or your lesser side. That triggers a cycle, which is $20. Okay. And again, as I illustrated before, you can actually cycle up to 5,000 times per week at the Crown Ambassador level. At $20 per cycle, can earn up to $100,000 a week just on the dual team commissions as your organization grows and expands. But let's get into a bit more explanation on this. So let's just say this is you. And again, you've brought people in, and those people, whatever your rotator is set as, gets put into one of the 2 legs. So in this example, okay, everyone that I'm going to be showing here, let's say for sake of example, has a 100-point loyalty purchase. So each one of these people are worth 100 commissionable points. So in this example, there is a 2-to-1 ratio. So and the ratio is 200 on the one side, the large side, and 100 on the lesser side, triggers a $20 cycle, one cycle. So here's 200 and there's a 100. That triggers a $20 cycle. Okay. And again, these people, same thing, they're brought in and funneled down line. And again, everyone is represented of 100 points in this example. So there is completed another cycle, another $20. This happens every week as people are ordering and reordering and bringing people in. This volume continues to accumulate, which will show you how you see that in your back office, but continues to accumulate. And for every 200 on your team side, as long as there's 100 on your lesser side, your pay leg, to offset that, that triggers a $20 cycle. And again, that just, we're repeating this again. And, here we have completed another, 3 people, 200, 100, completes another 20 cycle. And again, you can cycle up to 5,000 times per week when you reach the top of the plan. Now, one other thing that I will mention is one side tends to build faster than the other side in most cases. And so you tend to have more cycles on this side, more 200s accumulating than you have 100s to offset it. So if you don't use up all of these 200s, they bank. They bank, meaning they're going to carry over to next week. They're going to carry over to next month. So as this other side begins to grow and take over, there's always these reserve, this banked volume as we turn it over on your large leg. And this cycle concept continues to infinity. And then we have the global pool. And the way the global pool works is it's 1% of global sales. And so as an example, monthly sales, let's say it's 7 million a month. Okay, well, they take that 1% of monthly sales and they divide it by 1%, and that turns into $70,000. And then they take all of the people that qualified, and I'm going to show you in a moment what it takes to qualify. To qualify, you have to have 3 people you personally enrolled within a calendar month that join or upgrade to a business pack or a career pack, okay? So let's say there's 500 people, 500 shares, right? Some people may be getting more than 1 share, but let's say there's a total of 500 shares. So we divide that 500 shares into the 70,000 and we come up with a share value, which is $140 in this case. So how do you qualify? This is you. Let's say you bring in 6 people. Those 6 people joined within the month and upgraded to a business or a career pack within that calendar month. That would give you 2 shares. Okay, so there's 1 share. That would create another share. So in this case, 2 shares would equal $280 global bonus that you would receive on that. Okay, then we have the car bonus. This is very simple. You become a diamond in the plan. You then begin to earn a $400 car bonus. Now, you don't receive it immediately, right? First, you have to qualify, then you have to hold it, and then that following month is when you're going to get paid that car bonus. And you have to submit paperwork. So you go to your back office, download and submit the paperwork. If you don't submit the paperwork, then you're going to get half of the bonus. Which is 200 in this example as a diamond. And a double diamond receives 800, a triple 1,000, blue diamond 1,500, and the crown diamond and ambassadors receive 3,000. Now I want to talk about one more thing before I end this particular recording, and that is how you qualify, how you rank advance. And the way to rank advance is you have a right leg and a left leg. And if you look at this person over here, this is a double diamond. If you see it says double diamond up there, and their total qualified volume is 68,700 in this leg and 80,150 in this leg, okay? Now, if we look at what the qualification here then is for double diamond, is they need to, of course, have 100 personal volume. They need 2 emeralds and a diamond that they personally enrolled. Okay, doesn't matter what leg they're in, they just need 2 people they've personally enrolled that achieved the rank of diamond or emerald and 1 diamond. And the leg requirement for double diamond is 30,000. So that means both legs, okay, both legs have to have a minimum of $30,000 in it. Now, what we have here is we have the minimum monthly enrollment tree volume. Enrollment tree volume is 10% of whatever this number is, because you're having volume that is people from your upline bringing people in and so on and so forth. And so not all of the volume came directly from you and the people you sponsored. So, your upline is helping you create, let's say in this example, that 30,000 needed in each leg. But 3,000 has to come from somebody you personally enrolled and the people they've enrolled and so on and so forth. So the way that you see that is right here under enrollment tree volume. So enrollment tree volume is 67,000. So there's 68. So 67,000 of that 68,000 was spawned from somebody that this person here actually enrolled. On the other leg, 3,400 spawned from somebody that personally enrolled. So that's more than the 10% needed. 10% of the minimum volume is 30,000. So 10% of 30,000 is 3. So you see here they have the 3,000. If that was less than 3,000, they wouldn't be a double diamond, right? They'd only be a diamond, right? So I hope that helps you. And folks, that's all I have for you to help you understand the compensation plan, and hope that you got something out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.